Well, that didn't take long. Judge Juan Merchan of the Manhattan District, the judge who oversaw Donald Trump's criminal case in which he was convicted of 34 felony counts of falsifying business records, came back today after Donald Trump had filed a motion this morning asking for his sentencing to be delayed and said not going to happen. Um, he said that there really is nothing new in this filing, no new reason as to why it should be delayed, and said we've discussed all of this before and I've denied all of these requests before. And this goes at the heart of kind of what Judge Merchan was saying in his order telling Donald Trump to show up for the sentencing, whether in person or virtually, saying that Donald Trump has no respect for the courts, filing motions over things that have been settled repeatedly, trying the same arguments. And that's what he did here. Now, this isn't going to change anything. The way I understand it, Judge Merchan is still set to give Donald Trump a sentence of unconditional discharge, which effectively is the court saying, well, no punishment we can give you, no fine, no probation or imprisonment fits your current situation as you're going to be president in 2 weeks as of today. We have to just go with you are hereby convicted, but you get no punishment. But Donald Trump doesn't want to even face that amount of accountability. He would rather have this whole thing dismissed. And as I talked about in the video I did earlier, if he does succeed in getting this pushed back to after he's president, it could potentially lead to him ending up imprisoned. If the punishment was going to be imprisonment, and they're only saying you can't imprison him because he's going to be president in 10 days, well, that goes away once he's no longer president. So he could end up screwing himself over in this. And he doesn't want to take the unconditional discharge because he doesn't want to take any accountability for ever doing anything wrong. But I'm going to address something else too with this. I got a few comments in the last video I did of Trump supporters saying they're bogus charges. Donald Trump's not actually freaking out. No, he's really freaking out. Otherwise, he wouldn't have put in the last minute request trying to delay it. He wouldn't have appeals into the appellate court. He's definitely scared. He doesn't want to go through the sentencing because him being a felon to a lot of people becomes real. Beyond that, they weren't bogus charges. He lied about his business records. If he would have just put it down in his accounts as non-disclosure payment, and when they sent Stormy Daniels' attorney the money, they would have put non-disclosure payment, everything would have been above board. But they went with this other way of calling it a retainer fee to Stormy Daniels' attorney, calling it legal fees to repay Michael Cohen. It very much was them trying to hide what he was making the payment for, and that is where the business fraud came in. So Judge Merchan, as expected, said no dice on delaying this. We'll see if the appellate court saves Donald Trump, but I don't think they're going to do anything.